Today, I'll be arming you with one Grandmaster tip for every DPS hero's ultimate in Overwatch 2. First hero on our list is Ashe. Ashe is the dark foil to Cassidy. Ashe's hitscan rifle, the Viper, and her dynamite make her a powerful force for the enemy team to reckon with. Ashe's ultimate, Bob, is her giant robot butler that does nasty amounts of damage. Try to use Bob during the start or the middle of a team fight, and try to throw Bob into the corner on the point or near the objective itself. Bob is excellent at contesting, and the fact that he has 1000 HP makes him very hard to kill. Dark side, gone light side, Omnic edition, Bastion. Bastion is a strong DPS who can rotate between two configurations, both of which can do a massive amount of damage to the enemy team's health. Bastion's ultimate, Artillery Strike, is excellent at clearing supports, squishies, or low health tanks who lack mobility to escape the strike. Always make sure though to pressure the supports with Bastion's ultimate. Cassidy. Ashe's ex-boyfriend, Cassidy is a gunslinging space cowboy from the future. Cassidy's ultimate, Deadeye, isn't typically great in a lot of situations outside of ulting the pharmacy out of the air, and can often wind up in Cass himself getting eliminated. Therefore, Deadeye's tip is to always use it to reload. Echo. One of the two flyer DPS, Echo is strong because she's able to do large amount of projectile damage while keeping her distance in the air. Echo's ultimate, Copy, allows her to copy an enemy hero and replicate them, and their abilities at decreased cooldowns. Copy is best used to copy the enemy tank at the start of a team fight. This makes it incredibly stressful and difficult for the enemy team to deal with. Be sure to check out my Twitch to catch me live by following the link in the description below. Genji. The first and younger of the two Shimada brothers, Genji is, well, a cyborg ninja. His zippy movement and damage combos make him a desirable hero to pick. When ulting on Genji, the number one thing to focus on is make sure that the enemy team uses their crowd control abilities so that you cannot be stunned or slept out of your ultimate. And now, big brother to Genji, Hanzo. Hanzo is a powerful archer with a strong ultimate called Dragon Strike. Dragon Strike's tip is to use it as a zoning ultimate on the point or at choke points. If you know you're about to die, ult the enemy spawn area to make it difficult for them on their way back and to buy your teammates some more time. Junkrat. Bestie to Roadhog, Junkrat specializes in explosive projectile damage. Junkrat's ultimate Riptire is best when used from the high ropes. Stalling your tire on the rooftops can create a sense of dread and create massive amounts of space. The enemy team has to spread out, or they'll be forced to be wiped as a result of your tire. Lone survivor from Eco Point Antarctica, Mei. Mei is more or less the goddess of ice and all things frigid. Mei is able to use her endothermic blaster and ice wall to make space and freeze her targets. Mei's ultimate Blizzard is incredibly good at making space. It is excellent for objective point capture, but Mei's tip is to ult the tank and take them out as quickly as possible. When the enemy tank is down, it's hard for them to recover. Daughter to Anna Amari, Farah. Our jetpack ruler of the skies ultimate is called Rocket Barrage. Rocket Barrage is best when used in combination with the element of surprise. Try to look for flank opportunities to drop in, so to speak, to the enemy team. If you're able to, focus the tank, but either way, the element of surprise is always key. Reaper. Reaper is one of Talon's mainstays and is somewhere between being alive and dead. Reaper's double shotguns, Wraith ability, and teleport all make him a formidable threat to the enemy team. Reaper's Death Blossom is great to use at the start or the middle of team fights. Make sure that you get into the center or close to the center of the enemy team. Pop your Death Blossom and tear them to shreds. Soldier 76. Soldier is a strong DPS with good movement ability to get in and out of positions that allow him to drill the enemy team with damage. Soldier 76's ultimate, Tactical Visor, is pretty straightforward. Make Obi-Wan proud and take the high ground before popping your ultimate at the start or middle of team fights. Soldier's ultimate allows him to auto-aim, so as long as you're in a good position, you don't really need to worry much about aiming. The newest addition to the Overwatch hero roster, Sojourn. Sojourn with her railgun is a force to be reckoned with. Sojourn's ultimate, Overcharge, is an incredibly strong ultimate that slices through enemy players. As Sojourn, use your Overcharge at the start of teamfights in spaces where preferably the enemy team is clumped together. Focus down supports and the tanks. The sneaky out-for-herself hacker hero from Talon, Sombra. Sombra excels thanks to her invisibility and her hack. Thanks to her invisibility, Sombra is able to position herself to hack an enemy or to set up for a powerful EMP. Sombra's tip for her ultimate, EMP, is to use comms or to communicate to your team that you are planning on ulting. EMP is an incredibly powerful ultimate, however, Sombra usually needs help from her teammates to follow up. The sassiest wizard at lightbending, Symmetra. Symmetra's ultimate is a powerful photon barrier. This light barrier acts as a giant shield for Symmetra and her team. Symmetra can position it in any direction vertically she wants, thus making Photon Barrier excellent at blocking off certain ultimates. The current tip on this patch is to use it to block off and make a divider within the enemy team to stop heroes like Sojourn or Bastion from getting value. The #1 Omnicator, Torbjorn. Torbjorn is a mechanic and loves his baby, aka his turret. Torb and his baby are able to make a lot of space and do a ton of damage. Torbjorn's ultimate, Molten Core, is an excellent space-making ultimate while also doing tons of damage. It can stick to staircases as well as the payload, making it difficult to escape from, and almost impossible to contest. The poster child of Overwatch, Tracer. Tracer is a zippy little DPS who's easily able to get into the backline with her movement. Tracer's ultimate, Pulse Bomb, should only be used to pulse bomb the support, and if you don't, biggest mistake of your life. Seriously though, Pulse Bomb is best used to target one or both supports, both if they are standing next to one another. Widowmaker. Widowmaker is the world's greatest sniper from the Talon organization. Widowmaker's ultimate infrared sight is best used before the start of team fights. This is especially true if they have an enemy Widow who has popped their sights first. Widowmaker using her infrared sight before the fight starts causes the enemy team to be forced to wait out the duration of her ultimate, as walking the point can usually result in being sniped. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, gamers, GG's.